Vision that I want to share with you is about tents. I saw white tents in a row, rows and rows of white tents. I saw white tents, and looking around I could see on the ground there was water, puddles of water here, like water there, and water coming in. So I thought to myself, okay, wherever these tents are going to be, there's going to be a flood.
A soggy marshland, this UN peacekeepers base was never meant for so many people. But today, 47,000 have crammed in to escape violence outside. Mostly from the Nuer tribe, they fled fighting between the mostly Nuer armed opposition and Dinka government forces which now control the city. Many are still too afraid to leave. At least here, there are markets and a sense of community. But living knee-deep in this polluted water makes this existence unsustainable.
At least 40,000 people who fled fighting in South Sudan are staying in horrific conditions at a UN camp. Médecins Sans Frontières, MSF, says many were living in knee-deep, sewage-contaminated floodwater, with some sleeping standing up with children in their arms. The medical charity said MSF urged the UN to move the worst affected to dry land in Bentiu.
White tents, water everywhere, water coming in.
Well, in East Africa, thousands of South Sudanese refugees are mired in flooded camps.
But even though families move their tents to higher ground, water still comes in at night. The rains were exceptional this year.
All non-food items given to us were damaged. Blankets were always wet and the plastic sheets were destroyed. The rain destroyed everything.
All our property was damaged when we moved from the other place, and even in this tent, the water still comes inside.
I saw this pole quite far away, and it had a sign on it. So I was trying to bring the sign closer, and the only thing I could read on it was UNICEF.
The head of the Unity State Field Office for the UN Children's Agency UNICEF says it could take weeks before this protection site, or POC as it is called, is dry.
And I think that will cause problems because, tents and water, it's one of those things.
Pools of still water and mud are now a perfect breeding ground for diseases, and the number of malaria cases has gone up.
Yeah, a lot of cases happen, like skin diseases. People you can say, I feel itching in my body, so you don't sleep well, skin diseases, diarrhea, water diarrhea, because all latrines flooded. And if the latrines are flooded, they all goes into the household.
The flooding hasn't just destroyed homes, it's also taken out schools and blocked access to health facilities. So the agencies that were providing those services in the camp have now switched their focus to one priority: drainage.
And our problem is here, we have been destroyed by water. The water is not good. Now we are living inside the water. And outside there we have been destroyed by war. And come here, we have been destroyed by water and we don't know what to do. We ask you to help us about those water.